All right, let's get to the shout out. And I think it's actually very appropriate, this shout out, because of the transphobia of our buddy here in this song.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. Weird. I think that's creepy. It's incredible. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. This is crazy. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. This is out of control. Shout out, shout out. That's creepy. Shout out, shout out.
That's weird. Reporting in the New York Times that the Trump administration is considering a directive that would quite literally write transgender people out of existence. Really, and things are so fast because time is dilated, as former news InfoWars contributor Mike Cernovich said. Time is dilated and things are moving very fast. But people probably might not have awareness of this if this isn't your direct experience, but these modest interventions, and hugely necessary ones, for the civil rights of transgender people by the Obama administration are these obviously incredibly new spaces of policy for what is a group that is usually discriminated against and much more likely to be subjected to physical attacks. The Trump administration is apparently considering throwing that all out the window, another act of eliminationism from the Republican Party and the Trump administration. And that just needs to be noted in the context of this shout out. That really is just sort of necessary due practice here. But in much more, well, in not more, in completely the opposite news, Uruguay, a small Latin American country, a country that, like many other countries in Latin America, had a dirty war backed by the CIA where liberals and leftists were hunted and murdered across the region. A left has persisted in Uruguay. And what that left has done in the form of its current government, among many other positive things, has passed a law granting rights to trans people. If you could scroll down a little bit, we have this up on screen, the AP story. I'll read from it a bit. Uruguay's Congress has approved a law guaranteeing the rights to the South American country's transgender community. Lawmakers in the House voted in favor of a measure late Thursday. It has already been approved by the Senate. The law grants transgender people a right to get an operation that matches their sexual identity. It will be paid for by the Uruguayan state, along with hormone treatments. The law also ensures the minimum number of transgender people are given public jobs in the next 15 years. It mandates that 1% of jobs be reserved and establishes a pension commenced to compensate transgender people who were persecuted during Uruguay's 1973 to 1985 military dictatorship. This is a beautiful piece of legislation. I love the threading of forward-looking visionary policy with a recognition of history. We can all learn from that as we coordinate policy globally, and we continue, even in the face of this onslaught of the time we're in, for a just, humane, and fully abundant world for all. Shout out Uruguay.